receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Bruins offense comes onto the field for the first time today. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was throwing the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's hit right as he throws it. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game. There's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The Bruins will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Now they're running on the toss. Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Breaks into open space. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Gets made on the out route. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Third down coming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get two hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. I'm in traffic for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's called in, catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may.
He's in the clear. That carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield with the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback.
The ball is picked off. He can go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Caught, completion. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Bringing pressure. Quick completion to the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back, finds his man. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with the pass rush, a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. But you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fielded at the 40. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And the Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. It's a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught across the middle. Now here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Bruins come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He finds his man. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Returner is brought down at the 18.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Brings up second down.
Here we go.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Ohio State, 56. UCLA, 13.
And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Toss play to the outside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Here we go.
Chewing clock with the running game. Muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
13.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack.
And how about the job by this defense. I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. It's an out-route, the catch made. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
They're set now to try the PAT.
Here is on for the extra point.
And it's good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 70, UCLA 20.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Leaning on the run game here. He breaks free. Across the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense brings him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. They go from jubilation to frustration. Touchdown here in overtime. Take it off the board. They get backed up and have to try it again. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team.